Milton slash Mountain Town slash Milton has greeted us with 0 wolves so far, and very nice weather. Let's see how long that lasts while we see what treasures the zone is hiding. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. I am starting an episode, Jennifer. Please don't interrupt me. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Challenges meta-series, where we are taking on the As the Dead Sleep challenge. And I'm a little tired. I think I have the energy to make it down to the store, which is a bit of a dicey proposition because there are wolves. Part of me thinks it would be a good idea to rest here, but the thing is, the sun is going down. So I'm going to be a little bit... Wow, look at how many oak trees are back here. What the hecking heck? This is so much coffee, potentially. And I did pick up the heavy hammer, by the way, in case you'd forgotten. So I think I can actually do stuff with this. If I don't die to a wolf first. Hang on. Or a blizzard. All right, let me not get too excited about the coffee, or so excited about the coffee that I ignore the presence of wolves. So I'm going to be quiet for a moment because there's a lot of ambient noise and I might miss the sound of a wolf's footsteps. Okay, nothing here, nothing there, nothing there, nothing in the cab at all. All right. Ooh, this makes me nervous. I can't see anything. Open it, 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 open it. Thank you. Okay, we're here. Running shoes. I'm going to pick up all the things, and then I'm going to drop things as I decide that I don't need them. Because I can scavenge those running shoes, you know? So we have arrived in Milton. This is the last of the great loot-dense locations that we have to visit. From here, we are going to... Hush River Valley, which of course is only accessible from Milton. And I do think I remember the way to the spot where this lovely gravesite is. And I think I can kind of get there and then get back out relatively quickly, I think. If I'm correct about where it is. If I'm not correct about where it is, then I could be in trouble. But that's why we are going to take our time in Milton. I want to really make sure that I have discovered everything this zone has to offer me without exception. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scavenge until I can't scavenge anymore. I don't know that I'll necessarily go to the far reaches of it. There's a part of me that's tempted to go to the plane crash site. Because... Oh, there's another hacksaw. Nice. You can drop that in a second. Because there's a slight possibility of a stim. But I have 3 stims already, so it's like, how greedy do I want to be, you know? That would be a full 60% of my life that I could get back via stims. I currently can get 45% back. Because stims restore 15%. Unless, of course, it varies based on game mode, in which case it wouldn't be that much life. Right, I think I see... Oh no, there's nothing back there. Alright, so these fridges are amazingly empty. We are thankfully... Oh good, there's some crackers. That's one of the things I was hoping for, is that even though this is a pretty harsh loot table, this store... Remember when I went to the store in Pleasant Valley and I was like, this isn't like the store in Milton? Well, now we're in the store in Milton. So I think the likelihood is improved that we will get some stuff that will significantly pad our stomachs, so to speak. Stomachs. Are we playing collectively or am I soloing? You know, it's a let's play. Who's to say? Tin of sardines. You're vicariously experiencing the game through me. So it is a collective experience, but you have to suffer through all of my mistakes and my decisions when they're different from what you would do as I sit here and raise my arms and watch the flames erupt. The chaos. That will be an emote eventually. We don't have a slot for it yet, but it will be an emote, I promise you that. Had chaos already exists. It's going to be great. It's going to be so great. I'll try not to use it too much, I promise. Okay, I shouldn't make promises I can't keep. But I'll try not to use it too much. Alright, so we did get the water out of that toilet. That's nice. Is there anything else in here that I missed? Anything hiding underneath the lockers? Anything hiding? Yeah, you are going to need to rest soon. You're going to need to rest, like, now. But this is a store that has a lot of stuff in it, Jennifer. So we need to see. Okay. Yep. I'm happy. I am happy. Let's go back here. And first things first. I need to drop some things that are not necessary. I have a second hacksaw. Not necessary. Let's sort by category here. I'm going to try and keep the wood on me if I can, but I will drop the papers. I'm going to drop these matches. Keep all that. I might harvest the shoes in just a moment. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop some of these additional clothes. I'll keep some because I think I still might have... No, I'm going to drop the larger clothing items because I have all those small items which can be harvested for cloth at some point. All right. I am not going to eat those ketchup chips. Sorry. All right. I'm carrying 3 books. That's not necessary. Let's go ahead and drop 2 of them. I'm also carrying 4 torches. That's not necessary. Let's drop those. Carrying way too many sewing kits. Let's drop those. I don't have any firearms, so I can drop those. Some of you have been waiting for that for God knows how long. I'm going to drop the replacement fuse as well, because I don't need it. It was a cool item to pick up, but I don't need it. And we do, of course, have the acorns, which can be used for energy purposes. I don't need the scrap metal. I'll drop that. And I can drop the dusting sulfur, which I have no idea why I'm carrying. I have legitimately no clue. Okay, let's go ahead and harvest. Oh, first, hang on. Yeah, let's take care of a few things first. I'm going to eat the lower condition items that I have. We're going to eat these pinnacle peaches, and I also think I'm going to go ahead and eat the moist dog food. Do not give me food poisoning. I will hate you forever. All right, good. And I need to remember to drop the cans as well. I should probably, if I need to eat after this, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy those crackers too, because they're 28% condition. If I don't eat them now, they'll get a little bit untrustworthy. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Now let's just drink that, and that will significantly reduce our encumbrance. Now it's safe for me to drop, or for me to harvest these. Now, one very nice thing about what's happening at the moment is that I can now sleep right here. Right where I am standing. And I'm going to drink this water to make sure I'm ready to go. And I'm going to try a 10-hour stint. No, you know what? I'm not going to tempt fate. Well, no, I've got to. I think 10 is what the game will allow. And it won't even, actually, I don't know that it will let me even sleep 10 hours. No, it will. It will. Just hang on. Not thirsty. All right. I'm going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to chicken out because I have so little health. If I had more health, I would do it, but I don't trust the game at the moment. with the way that recovery has been working. Yeah, see, I feel like that last chunk of the thirst bar would have disappeared, and I would have been in trouble. Oh boy. Kind of like that. All right, let's drink that, and that should get me below encumbrance. Yep. And now, very conveniently, I can sleep for 4 hours, or 3 hours rather. And the sun will be up. And it seems like the weather's getting better. This game really needs to stop doing that for me. It's done that for me multiple times now in this, like, the past 5 episodes, and it's genuinely unfair. Like, the thing is, though, it's gonna be cold. It is gonna be cold. That's a fact. So now let's make our way into Milton proper. There are gonna be some wolves, so gonna need to be careful. And yes, I want to mess with the acorns, but not right now. Right now, I just want to avoid aggravating the local wildlife. All right, there's some wires. Nice. Don't need them. That's part of Signal Void. And we're not playing Signal Void, are we? All right, I don't see a wolf over there, so I'm going to zigzag this direction because there might be a wolf on my left. Maybe. Yep, I see him up there on the ridge. I'm going to run a little bit, try and get past the arch. All right, let me save a little bit of my energy here. All right, that first house looks boarded up. Let's peek back here. All right, no wolves back here. That's good. Just as a reminder, I have no weaponry. The reason that I'm being so skittish around wolves is that if one gets close enough to actually jump me, I'm dead. There's no alternative. I will die. So that's why I'm being so paranoid about the emergence of any wolves in the area. And that's why I'm watching so closely to see if any are nearby. I know I've pointed that out a few times in the past, but you never know who is popping in mid-series. So just to be clear about that, it's a concern. All right, so this house is accessible. Let me go ahead and, well, first I'm going to hop into the cab of this truck and see if there's anything here, and then we'll go into that house and start looting this lovely mountain zone. And the house right next to it is also standing. Great. So we have a couple of places to look through. Here we go. Now, again, quite lovely of the zone to give me such nice weather at the beginning of the day so that I can scavenge homes that are well lit. I don't have to worry about burning any lantern fuel or getting rid of any...
This will come in handy.
Really? Okay. I'll probably drop that, to tell you the truth. But I'll pick it up just in case I decide I need it. Because I do have well fed again, so having a bottle of antiseptic is always handy. Although I do have plenty of Old Man's Beard. So it's like, why do I need the antiseptic? You know? Why do I need it? Why do I need it? I don't know. It's a great question. Let's search the oven. But yeah, it's nice to be able to search these places early in the day with full energy. Looking good. I mean, not in terms of what we're finding. But I just think we've got the entire zone ahead of us, and I'm optimistic that there will be goodies. I would love to find one more stem before I'm done. I think if I'm thorough, there's a good chance. I think there's a good chance if I'm thorough. We'll see.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, you probably can. Would be my guess. You're not gonna. You can eat a tree if you want, but you're not going to drop a stem. Okay? Or rather, you're not going to drop any of this gear. You're definitely not going to drop a stem. Holy crap. No dropping stems, Jennifer. All right. Let's step back outside, check for wolves. And step over here. Alright, don't need the leather shoes. Might pick those up and break them down in a bit if I decide I need the leather. But for now, I think I'm okay. I'm pretty optimistic about what I might find at Grey Mother's house. So that's the spot that I'm kind of making my way toward right now. And then, of course, there's also the farm. So we're going to be here looting for definitely this episode and most of the next one, I would guess. Especially if wolves make me double back at any point. Now, one way that I could deal with my wolf anxiety is take some of my stims now. I realize that. Oh, this is still searchable, even though it's open.
Be prepared for anything.
Fresh cooked venison. Excuse me? Excuse me. Okay, I don't know who just freshly cooked this in this house that's unoccupied, but I will happily take that. Thank you. Wow. Fresh cooked venison in an oven that's wide open. Yeah, that seems sanitary and safe and normal and healthy. I'm gonna live, everybody. Don't know how, but I'm gonna live. All right, let's go upstairs. I doubt there's gonna be anything up here. All right, nothing in that drawer. Notice that happened again? I'm trying to figure out why it happens. Maybe if you're like, if it's when you're letting go of a certain key, like there's some driving gloves, while you click something. Yeah, it has to be perfectly timed, though, because if I try to do it consciously, it doesn't work. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's something that's happened very subtly many times over the last few episodes, and I've pointed it out, but it might not always be obvious what's happening. Like, I'll go to open a container, and you'll see that it's still searching it, kind of, but you don't necessarily see the circle on the screen, and I can still move my mouse around, and a second later it pops up with a dialogue, either showing me what's in the drawer, or the drawer says empty. And it's like, what is happening? I don't understand. Alright, I don't need this antiseptic. We all know I don't need it. Okay. Drop one of those. I'm tempted to mess with the acorns, but I'm going to hold off until I'm in a bit of a safer spot. What else am I carrying that's so heavy? I mean, the water at this point is really heavy, but I don't want to get rid of it. I really don't have anything that I want to get rid of, to tell you the truth. Like, I could drop the firewood, you know? I guess I'll do that. I hate that, though, because it's nice to have some firewood on you, and I have the reclaimed wood as well, which I guess I'll drop. I don't want to, but I'll do it. I do not need the magnifying lens. Let's just drop it. I know some of you are like, oh my god, you do need that. What are you talking about? I very, very, very rarely use a magnifying lens, number one. Number two, I have a fire striker. So, there's that discussion. I guess I can drop the sticks I'm carrying if I really want to be below encumbrance right now. Or I could drop, you know what? Yeah, I'll drop 5 of the coal. There we go. That addresses the issue to my satisfaction. Let's keep going. Still a possibility of a wolf nearby. I'm going to stay back here for that very reason. Alright, so you know what I'm going to do here, right? I'm going to check here, look around, make sure, duck through here, then go straight to the cab of the truck. Alright, there's a fuse. Very nice. I might do the same thing out the other side here to go to this car. You know, it's amazing. I don't think I've ever actually done this. But that makes such perfect sense as a searching strategy. Just like move from car to car to car, especially if you feel like there might be a wolf nearby. like just pop in and out, you know? Alright, I'm going to poke my head in here, and it looks like the house next door is under construction, but also standing. So let's see what might be available here as we make our way towards Grey Mother's. It's technically not Grey Mother's house. Oh, that's so creepy, the teddy bear. It's technically not Grey Mother's house in the sandbox mode, because this is just, you know, kind of a generic sandbox without as much story context. But, you know, if you've played Wintermute, then you know that's Grey Mother's house. That's the house where you meet her. Small spoiler alert, I suppose, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure it's in the trailer. So that's always an interesting topic of discussion. You know, if you're very strict about spoilers, even stuff that's in the trailer is considered a spoiler. I don't know that I'm that strict, obviously, but I've heard the argument. I suppose it would depend a little bit on, like, the fandom. Like, how anticipated of a movie or game is it? You know?
Probably useful.
Okay, that's a raw trout. I'm just going to leave that. All right, I can't search this fridge. It's not letting me like it let me search the oven. I'm getting lots of water, though. So I might be able to use that water to make some of this acorn coffee, which I'm excited about.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's because you can't. But we're almost to Grey Mother, so it's okay. Let me step upstairs. Oh, wait. Is this the same? I've already been up here? Yeah, I have. Okay. Trip me up for a second. I forgot I went upstairs first. In the previous house, I think I went through the kitchen first. Okay. Let's pop right into the under construction house. I'm not optimistic there'll be anything useful here because of the loot table, but I am open to being proven wrong. So bring it on. I can break down this crate. It would take an hour. Let's do it. Let's see if there's anything in the crate for science. Nothing. There's 4 reclaimed wood, and that's all we got. Search first aid kit. Stim? No stim. Interesting that there's a first aid kit there, though. So in your own runs of this, don't skimp on checking these houses, because you never know. There might have been, there might have been a possibility that a stim could spawn in that. Who can say for sure? Aside from Hinterland. Aside from the people that made the game, who can say for sure? For a second, I thought I saw my health bar like a lot more full than it's supposed to be, and I was like, wait, what the heck? There, did it again. See that? I was still moving my mouse after the drawer opened. Did it again. All right, let me step up here. Don't see or hear any wolves at the moment. And we have arrived. There's another storm lantern.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Which I will probably take to break down. So same policy. I'm going to loot pretty liberally here, pick up all the things, and then drop things I don't need when I leave. Not going to worry about policing stuff too much. There's a second cooking pot. I will pick it up just to be thorough. Probably going to get rid of it soon. There is some cloth on the ground. 15 minutes. And I can have 3. I will gladly take that time. A fresh repair run on my clothes is probably in order because of, especially after that deer steak. Oh my god. Like, the venison is absolutely something that's going to enable me to stick around for a moment longer and do stuff like repairs. Wait, what's that? What are you? Jeans.
I think I can use this.
I mean, I might be able to tear those up for materials, but you probably can't use them otherwise, Jennifer. I appreciate your optimism, though. Thanks for that. All right, let's... Yeah, I will be able to use all this water to make some of that coffee, too. Oh, painkillers. I got so excited. I saw the red. Oh, my God. I got so excited and got faked out again. All right, let's rip this cloth up because there's usually something behind this. Cup of coffee. It is somehow in perfect condition. Nobody asked questions. Let's break this down. It's going to take 27 minutes. Nothing in it. All right. Nothing in the crate. Nothing here. All right. I think I'm pretty content that everything here in here is empty. Nothing else here. Nothing under the bed. All right, well, that is a pretty disappointing upstairs loot run. Let's go take a look in the kitchen. I mean, we still have plenty to search in this zone, including places that are likely to have a ton of stuff. So I'm not mad about it. Hey, there's tomato soup. I'm not mad about that either. Much. All right, let's get some cabinets searched. There might be stuff on the counter. There usually is. I think I see another can opener. Oh no, that's just the spatulas. Never mind. False hope. Oh, I see matches. Not that I need them, but I'll pick them up for now. Search fridge. Nothing. Search freezer. Nothing. This is my shocked face. I'm shocked. Anything underneath the oven? No. Anything underneath this table? No. Okay, how about the rest of the counter? Nothing. Alright, I believe it is finally time. Oh, there's the other can opener. There it is. I knew there'd be one somewhere. At least I had a strong suspicion. Okay, I've got a lot to do. I am carrying a bunch of clothing items that I don't need. So let's go ahead and harvest those things. I have food and plenty of water. I also have some coffee that I can make. So let me just go ahead and harvest all of the items that I've been lugging around that are taking up a little bit of extra weight. It will take time to do it, but it's worth it for the extra cloth. And I can use that cloth to go ahead and repair a lot of the things that I have that are not in perfect condition. There is no single item I'm wearing at the moment that is in such terrible condition that a single repair would be a big benefit. But if I repair everything up to 100% right now, which I might be able to do, that would be significant. And we're at a point in the challenge that it makes sense to do that. Sounds like I'm getting a little bit hungry and or thirsty. Nope, just a lip smacking. That's reaching the halfway point. That's how full I am. Like the venison and the water that I have, it's just, I'm able to do all this stuff without really worrying about it. And it's great. I'm loving it. Somebody in the background is doing the McDonald's jingle right now. I'm not, because I wouldn't make a joke that terrible, but some of you just did it. And I just wanted you to know that I know. Okay, so... yeah, let's go ahead and go for repairs. Let's do it, you know? Like, what am I looking at right now? I guess I'll go ahead and drink some water, so that's not an issue at all. I will go ahead and eat that tomato soup while it's at 36% condition, just to get it over with. Because you never know when tomato soup is going to stab you in the back. I'm going to eat the banged up pork and beans as well. Because if I'm going to have a big run of repairs here, it's going to take up a lot of time, and it's going to run these meters down. And I would prefer them to be nice and full, so that I can concentrate and not worry about if I'm getting close to losing health for any reason. Okay. Now, a lot of these repairs, thankfully, will be pretty quick. There'll be 20, 30-minute repairs, except when Jennifer fails, which she shouldn't, but you do you, Jennifer. All right, 82%. Again, all of these repairs, please don't. All of these repairs by themselves aren't accomplishing that much, but combined, they're accomplishing a lot. And thanks to that venison, I feel comfortable doing something like this. 40 minutes to repair wool socks. Yeah, okay. Whatever. All right. Yeah, 40 minutes. All right. Go ahead and do it. Wow. Or fail. That's fine. You can fail. I'm just saying there were more complicated clothing items than wool socks that I just repaired. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me step upstairs because we're going to sleep here. And I would like to be able to see my bed before it gets too dark. There, I can kind of see my bed. It's mostly okay. I'm going to go ahead and eat these sardines. Watch me get food poisoning from this, because that would be my luck. And this is also a good stopping point for the episode. So what I'll do is I can sleep for 9 hours. It won't give me quite 9. But I'll be able to wake up and then drink some more water. And it'll be close to the beginning of the day. So there might be some things that I can do to pass the time task-wise. But that is a good save point. I'll stop here. In the next one, we're going to keep looting up the area. We might visit the farm. We'll be visiting a lot of houses. It'll be a heavy looting episode.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
I'm talking. Thank you, Jennifer. Why are you giving me the ominous music, game? I'm not that thirsty. I'm just going to wrap up my episode and then everything will be fine. Okay? We'll probably also go out to the farm, and I might go out to the crash site, because if I can make it out there without pissing off the wolf, which is a big if, which is one reason I might not do it. If I can make it out there, then I might find another stem. I just don't know if it's worth it. So might do that, might not. We'll see. But we're going to check out some of the major looting areas in Milton and then head to Hush River Valley. And at that point, it's just a matter of getting back through Milton, heading through an area that will have cattails, so we'll have food, heading into Forlorn Muskeg, which will have cattails, and then just going to Broken Railroad and finishing the challenge. I'm trying not to get overconfident. I'm aware of the fact that this game can still throw me a wicked curveball and do that thing that I talked about earlier in the series with the flipping tables and then smacking you over the head with them. That is entirely possible, but I'm at the same time, like, we've got a good sense of momentum and I'm riding the wave. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.